I want you guys to picture this scene, all right? You wake up in the morning, your 11-year-old, your 5-year-old, they get up, they're getting ready for the pancake breakfast that you made. You're ready to get them off to school. You look out the window and your car's gone. And you're not surprised by it because you knew this day was coming and you knew there was only one way you can get yourself out of this situation if you took your financial freedom into your own hands. In 2017 began my divorce proceedings, and I was really struggling because I didn't know what I would do. In all honesty, I fell apart. I was confused about my identity, who I was. I had a past that I talked about in my other video that I did. I had a past that I had to sacrifice in order to become the version of myself that I needed to become successful in online space and being able to tell a story that not a lot of people has been through, that I know around me, at least. I woke up one morning looking to, get my girls off to school, do what I needed to do for the day, record my videos, connect with my community. And I get up and I'm actually at this point, I'm trying to dodge the repossession, man, because I knew that I had spent all my money on divorce attorneys, trying to get a deposit for the apartment that I was living in. And I was just trying to make it. I was scrapping by trying to make it. At the same time, I got child support coming out of the bank accounts, all those other things. But I knew that I needed something miraculous to happen for my life to change, for me to be able to survive and be able to support my kids. So I had been a real YouTube nerd up until this point. I really cared so much about helping people. I had been doing it, helping people for it might have been like 11 years at that point. And I simply wanted to take my help to a community online, but I couldn't find the community that I needed to help get me through that leg of my life. And what I thought was, I'm going to build a community. If I can't find the people that I need to talk to, at the time, I don't have any money, so I'm not able to pay anyone to help me with coaching. I'm not able to pay anyone to help me get through this leg in my life. And I met a guy who actually just passed away. He passed away at 66, which I feel is young. Very successful guy. Was honestly my mentor. Truly did care about him. He's got a really beautiful home here on the lake. He let me record one of my viral videos there, which was a TikTok that I did. It ended up turning into a YouTube short and an Instagram reel. And oh, by the way, even though my car was repossessed, I still got my daughters off to school, my shift at the foam molding factory, and record 2 videos because I just knew that YouTube was my way out of this. And that gamble was well worth the risk. But it was one of my most successful videos, and he was the one that really showed me grace throughout this time in my life. He actually saw everything. I just laid it all out on the table for him, and he helped me form my business. So what I did was, I just got really good at SEO. I got really good at studying the analytics, studying human behavior, which is something I had already done before, and creating a community. And I did this at the age of 37, 38. And I did this when I was really at the lowest point in my life. And I told a story, right? Someone said on this channel, you have a story, a unique story that it really captivates me because I'm curious about how people get to this point. And I'm not someone that's by a long shot lazy, neglectful, or irresponsible. I might have been a little bit financially irresponsible because I didn't have financial literacy back in the day, but now I do. So the point of this video is to let you guys know that it's never too late to start YouTube. It's never too late to build your online community because someone is looking for you. Someone needs the story that you have to tell. Someone needs to know that there is some type of light at the end of the tunnel. When someone reaches out to me for my other coaching, I really try to steer them away from where they're at in that time in their life and try to get them to look more at the bigger picture. What is it that what gift do you have to bring to this world that someone needs to see and someone needs to hear? What type of unique value do you have to bring to someone's life? Because if you can get your story packaged well, if you can get your journey packaged well, all we have to do then is to position that story and that journey to where a lot of eyeballs can see it. I talk a lot about on this channel about your YouTube growth, how to build your online community, how to grow your YouTube channel. When I say grow your YouTube channel, what it really is it's lead generation if you decide to sell a product or a good or a service. But if you don't, and you simply want to build a community, which is what I was doing, and I accidentally created a business, then you can do it too. Thank you guys for stopping by the channel again. Appreciate you. Hopefully this story is inspiring to you. Hopefully this is something that you can, see as motivational in case you want to start a YouTube channel or if you're still trying to grow your YouTube channel. This was just my origin story. No tips for YouTube today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.